going to pop off from the beginning.
Yeah, let's see who gets to do exactly that. We got the Super Bonfire set up from both sides already. And looking like PE Sports is laying out their bonfire out in the open. Doesn't serve them well at all. Can't get to the bonfire. Allen straight to the head of Seraph. And Heavy starts this off perfectly. Allen on the double. Allen on the triple. And goes in for the shutdown mercilessly as he helps out Don't Cry with the other two eliminations. And Heavy seeing a one-sided round there up against PE Sports.
Yeah, I mean, no long-range weapon, no M500. Both, all of them has USP2s on them. So we are expecting a steamroll coming from Heavy. And heavy damage indeed they brought in. So let's see on what would be brought in by PE Sports in terms of weaponry. We're seeing a Deagle, we're seeing a Uzi. Hopefully they're not taking it back. But for Mufasa, it does have a sight. So just need to get it close for that slice and dice.
Again, a potential misplaced Super Bonfire there on the side of PE Sports that could have caused a little bit of a mess. Mufasa this time sprayed down. The Deagle on the opposite. And Allen tried to sneak away from the situation, but that Oscar had no glue walls to bust down and had no wind to hop through. Shiryu, the final player. Heavy this time will meet their end as the mini Uzi and Deagle gets it done for PE.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really loving this. Now, that placement of that Super Bonfire was pristine. They know exactly where to go, and probably the Super Bonfire can be used to bait out your opponent. You put it in the view of your opponents, you like assume, or they would assume that that's where you're heading, and then you go for the backstab. So multiple tack market coming from players is good, but at least they should have one with an enhanced hammer that would help them on a pinch.
Now you see those MP5s coming out, the level 2 MP5 on the side of Helen. So Heavy with a slight advantage here. Do have the Thompson's Fireball Mini Uzi on the side of PE Sports. Not like they don't have any guns on the outside. Allen down on the ground. Sarah finding him on the head. Turns around, finds another. Don't Cry this time shut down. And Heavy being overwhelmed by PE Sports. And maybe this is the time. This is that version of PE Sports that just turns the whole world around. Just when you don't expect them to dominate, they step it up.
All right, so for them to continue this, I'm still not expecting them for the win. I'm still not expecting them to win. They continue with this role without any expectation. And I guess that's how you live life, right? You go on, give it all without any expectation of something in return, and that's how PE Sports is winning. But as we look, it seems like they're already pulling out Parafal's AC-80, if I'm not mistaken, and with the economy that PE Sports has, they will have full armor. Level 3 armors on their side. Now, let's see, and the position would be better for them, but Heavy receives a lot more damage than expected.
Damage sustained. Allen out. Could not take him and pull him right back up. Mufasa sprayed down as well. Heavy facing heavy damage here as PE Sports finds their rhythm, finds the kind of guns they want to use to annihilate Heavy. And 3 rounds in a row. Neptune. PE Sports is on a roll.
Go ahead, PE Sports. Say it in our faces. This is not what we expect them, but this is how they deliver. PE Sports right now. Great performance overall. We still have economy to make this work. Again, no VSS in this specific map, but MP5s, the Thompsons will be there as well as a Parafal. So I believe that would still be the same weapon that they will have right now, together with a bunch of glue walls, some medkits, and nades would be a factor as well. But I'm only seeing 2 from PE Sports and Nando for side of Heavy. So that Steffi will still not be usable at this point.
Not just yet. 1 down. Narrow. No longer on the side of PE Sports. They have to slow this pace down. Wang Shi finds one. Goes in for the slice and dice with a scythe. And Mufasa too quick on his feet to get out of that sticky situation. Had the painted refuge on his side. but didn't want to waste the pop just yet. Zaref with the Thompson flings around, sees the glue wall. Zaref wins out that gunfight perfectly with the headshot, and PE Sports pulling that one even when they were one man down, later two men down as they got another one knocked, but it was a absolute fantastic turnaround.
Yeah, I mean, I love the headshot as you, like, I would say that's a drop shot because he was about to drop from that ledge while he made that flank. So I'm really loving how the PE Sports is moving right now. And, well, Super Bonfire with a little bit of boost for the team that would make them a little bit more stronger. So up close and personal is what they need right now because of Zane and Nero with that Thompson plus MP5's available for LBT gives him that distance. Well, up close is what they need, especially on this map of Peak.
Let's see if we're not against that up long enough. Allen sprayed down again as the Oscar user. Don't Cry couldn't get away from the situation as well. Had the coda, had the information, but didn't have the speed to get out of the sticky situation. Cheerio, the final one with the AWM. And this one looks like it's a no-go. It's a 1v4 as the sniper. He gets hunted down, and Wang Shi just ripping through the rest of the players with the clue.
All right, 4-1 already in scoreline. PE Sports really changing our minds about our pick, and I'm loving it. Now, hopefully we'll see a little bit of movement from Mufasa and the rest of the teams, because we know for a fact that Heavy is that aggressive team, but that is being used by PE Sports against them, just luring them into one or funneling them into one area, and that's where they start falling down. But this might be the opportunity they're looking for. It's long-range engagement, especially from Shiryu on that AWM.
5-1 match point for PE Sports Neptune. This one could just be the end of it. Oh, Narrow doesn't go wide. Sticks onto Allen. Information given away. Now PE Sports in a sticky situation. Zaref, backstab. Timing is perfect as he fights Don't Cry. Zaref with the double. M590. Shiryu the final one. Sentino swaps on out. And Zaref finds Shiryu in the nick of time as Don't Cry gets picked right back up. But not enough to save the day. PE Sports, what a reverse sweep. Losing the first round and not a single this time round. But let's see if or not the scores are as well.
Yeah, let's see though. I mean, on the side of PE Sports, they have the portals to use, and they're heading into one side. Great position for the pinch right now, but, well, they are just following the leader at this point. Alok already in the front line, and Mufasa trying to break through the barrier. Great Crimson Crush timing for not to be taken down, but it's now a 2v2.
2v2 indeed. Don't Cry finds Zaref. PE Sports absolutely punished for that rush. You gotta love how they pulled that one off, but you gotta appreciate how the response came through from the rest of the Heavy players who initially got the tags onto Zaref as he was running on in. So they kind of anticipated this particular maneuver off of PE Sports. And I'm not surprised, right? Because they're from the exact same region. If anything, they should know each other the best. It was as if that particular round was scripted. PE knew exactly where to go. Heavy knew exactly where they were going to come from. But this second round, I do expect... Wait a minute, Heavy. Are they going to do the same thing?
No.
It would have been funny, though.
I mean, they did the same thing, but a waiting game for the side of PE Sport, from PE Sports, if I believe, was just there. So now the question remains. If they did the same thing, would they survive? Would PE Sports survive even longer at that point? Because it seems like they just head straight on against Heavy on that rotation.
Well, let's see exactly how.
Let's see.
They rotate this time.
This is a different side of the map. No switching sides for the moment. And, well, as we see those super bonfires, there's not so much a placement of the bonfires as well onto that next level. So all they have to do is pull up the glue wall down and dash. Seraph and blind shots with a headshot from what we've seen in Heavy has lost one of their players. Make that two players already.
Oh, that was an amazing connection with Wang Shi initially. And then they set up the glue walls right in front of the cyber drop. And the surprise play from that Zeref's Oscar breaking through the glue wall with the Valiant dash and just shutting them down through the smoke. Those blind shots, dude, they hit different. Alan, definitely not happy with that. Mufasa, the final play, just didn't have the gun for the clutch in that situation. The mini Uzi just not cutting it.
And that's one thing now. I mean, there's two ways that could have worked. It's either they have the Moko or they have the Shiru. Wherein the Moko, you shoot someone and then it gets marked up. Or you get a Shiru, you got shot and they are marked. And that's where you can land those shots, even if Smokes is in there. Speaking of Smokes, we rarely see the smoke vortex anymore. It's more of the super bonfire that's being pulled up by the teams right now.
Mufasa down already. Wang Shi. Opportunity just... What a glue wall. Smoke comes out as well. Sichuan! Just managed to tag him right back up. Don't cry, though. With the clutch. Alok there. Didn't use him. Unfortunately, Alan did throw out his spider. Backing up, don't cry, just a tad bit there. And PE Esports overwhelms that instead. Just purely through mechanical skills. You gotta love this neck-and-neck game between the two.
Exactly. The back and forth. This is what we didn't see in Bermuda. Now we are seeing it in Nextera. And we're seeing the Solara is, rather, the VSS is back in play in Nextera. And I guess it's my bad because I'm expecting it to only show up in Solara. So it's great that they can use that VSS as, again, and they have the capability to do so, especially with the passive that we've seen them use in early game.
Yeah, this time, straight up, VSS in play. Thompson in the hands of LBT. MP5 is the selection of Don't Cry. Mufasa looking for that range. Couple of players tagged up. Allen returns right back in terms of firing. Catches Sichuan. Down on the ground, Seraph sneaking away with a sliver of health here. It's all about the sprays of the VSS. It's about who gets the connection first. Mufasa, glue walls shut down. Don't cry. Spotting out Wang Shi as well. And the numbers advantage here for the side of PE.
Oh, let's see now. PE Sports, service back up. Don't Cry will be taken down by Wang Shi. Only two remains for the side of Heavy, and Mufasa fires back with VSS as well. Now, was that enough for him to survive? Alan, or Sichuan, almost taken down. LBT with one headshot that could end it, and Alan goes for the shot against two and winning that fight. Now, Mufasa will be going down. It's now a 1v2, but Alan has more HP than Zaref.
Yeah, no doubt. More HP. Zaref's got no med kit. Out in the open. And Alan says, I've got a Thompson and I've got more life than you.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence with having more HP than your opponent. I'm pretty sure they didn't know. But with how these players are communicating, they're giving that hint as well that how much they tagged against their opponents. And this is what I want to see. Or if I can hear their play or their comms, and I could understand it, then we'll have a full vision of how they are working this. But I love that jump as well as the turnaround to make sure that they get that point.
Yeah, absolutely. And the unlock has been coming in clutch, though, I have to say. Very rarely do you see that unlock being misused, but in the hands of the right player, the right amount of speed boost and HP top-up sometimes saves the day. And Alok, speaking of whom, is the final player there, but could not survive this time as PE Esports pulls the equalizer once they get 3 for 3.
Speedo, Mufasa, Don't Cry is still up. And if they if they could have changed things around, they could have get that 2-point lead against PE Sports. But on to Grab Labs, where again one of the maps that I don't love the most because of how you throw off your accuracy. But one thing that I'm seeing from players out here, the pro teams out here, is position-wise, they're quickly moving on a split and then repositioning into converging in the middle just to get this high ground. Now let's see if this works for both sides right here for the rush.
And let's see what they can pull away from this one. Then Raiden has to hop into action once again, but Allen, as I speak of that, Raiden gets knocked down first. Ryan may be the savior as Mufasa finds one with the VSS. No elimination just yet. Sarah sprayed down. Pick up onto Allen. So then Raiden may be back in action, but Orion shut down back-to-back. Wang Shi fighting Allen. Mufasa gets taken down as well. Bui has been found. Don't cry. Again, the final player, the Alok. All he can do is drop his own health back up, but I think he's already used his active skill on the cooldown, has no way to recover, and PE Esports says, well, too bad you used it too early.
That's one thing. I mean, the timing, just understanding how it works, the skill works, you will be able to provide a counter even after the draft or post-draft. And this is what I'm loving at how they're treating this game right now. They just understand. And you were right earlier when you pointed out, they understand how like each of the players, each of the teams tick, thus the back and forth in terms of points. And PE Sports right now looks like they are adding up to the points, but struggling in taking a huge lead against Heavy.
Struggling indeed. But 2 rounds to end this. And definitely doing much better, Wang Shi. Man's got to learn to just click. You know, sometimes you don't want to warn them. Got the AWM on your side, but how often do you get a perfect opportunity, Allen? VSS strength, bro. C2 down on the ground. Mufasa managing to avoid the disaster, all thanks to the Crimson Crush, thanks to the Orion that he brought into this matchup. Wang Shi couldn't get away from that one this time round. LBT and Seraph. The save is pertinent, but Wang Shi could not get picked up. Seraph gets caught out. LBT, the final player, and Heavy returns fire for the equalizer.
Now, going back to how Mufasa managed to survive and made that work, I mean, he switched on that Crimson Crush, reduced the HP of the opponent, and then there was a backup coming from his teammates, or from Allen, just to make sure that they get that elimination. From that on, that's where they started off getting all of those elimination against PE Sports. Now, we're seeing Reds right now in terms of weapon. If I'm not mistaken, this is M8087X that is being brought in by LBT. Deadly. It's not 2 shots anymore. It's 3 shots that you're going to receive. And this might be the plan of PE Sports to carry it over on to this game.
Great. Make a broken shorty even more broken. Thanks, Garena. But you gotta love it when you're the one using it. Mufasa down on the ground. Again, the Orion, the Crimson Crush, just not able to come in clutch. Don't cry. Alok down as well. Heavy losing one after the other. And Bui says bye-bye as PE Sports gets their 3rd cyber point, unlocking their cyber store in full and also getting the match point to their side. They are now blessed. They do have access to better gear, better gun, better armor, and a potential to annihilate Heavy in what could just be the final round.
And that's one thing. I mean, they were able to purchase that M8087X. Trogon is back in play right now. Thompson's will be in there as well, together with an AWM. PE Sports, weaponry-wise, seems to be a little bit stronger. Strategy, there's still a little bit of scraps. A little bit scrappy, I would say, in terms of movement and position, but they're making it work and surviving with more than Heavy. But will this be it? Will this be the end game? Because they are the match point.
But let's see if the conversion is a possibility here. Double glue wall melters. And Heavy can't just pull up those perfect defenses.
Well, let's see. There's something that they can really change. Ring around the rosy. Times being bought. Smokes being released. And Allen, no position just yet. LBT, just a waiting game. Once again, but there you have it. Clue has been triggered. Position has been spotted. But no movement coming from PE Sport, despite of the information that they have against Heavy. And then this is one counter against that clue. If you buy so much time, then that would expire. That skill would expire, refresh, and it would be happening later on. So a stalemate, I would say, for the final 15 seconds of this game. And I guess this is a smart move coming from Heavy because they don't want to lose out that easily. 9 seconds to go, and they have to run it 5 seconds until this game, and no one has been taken out just yet. And I guess it still continues on. The blue closes in, pushing everyone to go in against each other, but PE Sports is still in prime position.
Oh, this is a brave play. And now here comes a fantastic wall of fire. They do manage to block out a lot of that information and all of that chaos. A double knock that goes the way of Heavy, holding them to the match point, pushing us into a round number 11. Sudden death now as both teams stand on 5 victories apiece.
Oh my goodness. This is a back and forth that we didn't expect. But one thing for sure, with this kind of match, they have all the economy that they can use.
Oh, yeah.
And won't be surprised if we're going to bring all reds right there. But again, they need to, they only have 2 weapons though. So whatever is the best that they can have, 3 Winchesters. Make that 4 Winchesters for the fight of PE Sports. This is insane, AJ.
Let's go. It is...
Sour.
No, not that way. Okay, not that way. You're not going to go play that skin, all right? Mufasa, Allen is pushing the front lines here. Great rotation on the side of Heavy. And we do have to acknowledge the fact that C1 has the clue on his side. So the tracing steps should be able to give decent enough information to the side of PE Sports. As he takes that high ground, you can see that tracing steps was used a little bit early. But boy, Nero used up already. Can't use his plushie. Zaref going in for the chase. And boy, perhaps a little too far away from the rest of his team members, gets punished with the Trogon.
Yeah, I mean, tracing steps plus the UAV is just overkill information, and that's why they get that first elimination. Buoy not picked up and will be confirmed. Don't Cry will be taken down. Team Booster will try to revive him, but there we have it. We have PE Sports winning the game. And this is just what we want to see from this team.
Yeah, Flat Mirage again for the distraction. Yeah. We know you guys.